Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here. In this Warcraft Rumble dungeon guide, I'm going to take a look at Blackfathom Deeps with all the regular beast leaders, Hogger, Charlga and Murk-Eye. First, let's take a quick look at the dungeon mechanics. The first boss, Grglmrgl, there's basically two strategies that you can use for Grglmrgl. Either you spam it with unbounce, and it is fairly simple to take down with unbounce, or you go into a longer battle of attrition, try to take maybe both towers, at least this tower, then try to get your troops through here. But there's this choke point here which makes it a little awkward, and then there's going to be a lot of free Murlocs, because there will be Murlocs here, there will be Murlocs here, so they're all going to shoot down at your troops, so you have to have some way to handle them. And then these Murlocs here are going to run to this platform, and then the southernmost of them is actually going to be able to shoot at your base from there. So they need something like a safe pilot or wellpacks or something to be able to handle those. So over time I have grown more and more used to using the unbound strategy for Grglmrgl, and even if you need a couple of tries to get it done, then it's the first boss, it's pretty quick to restart, so overall that just seems to spend less time than any other strategy on this boss. The second boss, Baron Aquanis, is known for many gargoyles and also 3 Dark Eye miners that will spawn whenever there's enough gold to be mined on the veins. So for this one, the gargoyles are definitely a problem. Once you're lower level, then gargoyles can really easily kill your base. Early on lower difficulty levels, you can just attack here, take this tower and move through here and kill the boss. But on higher difficulty levels, you typically also need to take this tower. There's also a third tower there, but I never take that, I just ignore that one. You typically need both of these 2 towers so that your base will not succumb to gargoyle attacks, because otherwise gargoyles are just going to be attacking you too much. However, once I started putting Chimera into my army, I have noticed that sometimes I am able to just repel the initial attack and have enough troops go over here that I can actually take down the boss. It doesn't happen very often, but it has happened a few times. It's not something that I actively pursue, but if I see an opportunity, I'm more like opportunistic about that. If I see that, okay, the first attack is coming hard from here, and I'm able to fight back, and I'm able to destroy it, and I have good forces left, then I try to make the push. But otherwise, I just try to take the towers first and then work on the boss. And the third boss, Aquanis, is a 3-headed Hydra, 1 head over here, another over there, the third one over here. And once you have killed all the 3 heads once, then this waterfall is going to go away and all 3 heads will spawn over there and you have to fight against them again. Other than that, Aquanis is really going to swarm you with stuff. As you can see, there's already a bunch of stuff here ready to swarm me. And you really need a way to handle swarms with some AoE minis in this one. And also it's super important to kill this head and take this tower right at the start, because there's not a lot of gold in this map. There's a vein over here and another vein over there, so not very accessible, and chest is over there. So securing this area means that 1 head is down and you have secured this gold vein, and then you're in a good position to defend this and attack from here and also get some attacks going over there. And that's pretty much what happens at Aquanis. So this is my beast army for Blackfathom Deeps. I'm using Execute, Murlocs, Defiance Bandits, Skeleton Party, Earth Elemental and Pyromancer. I also have a slight variation of this in which I replace the Defiance Bandits with Quillbore, but overall the main idea remains the same. So with this army, the first boss is just unbound spamming, so unbounds are going to kill it. I get the Earth Elemental to tank it, I have the Skeleton Party to deal damage, and then I have Execute. And Execute is in an off slot with all beast leaders because I can't get the slots to match, but that doesn't matter. I found that this is still more effective even with an off slot Execute, because with that Execute, with the right talent, I can get Bloodlust on the Skeleton Party, and that just helps me clear the boss that much faster. And Execute, even though it's 3 levels lower than everything else in the comp, it can still do some things, also giving Bloodlust and helping take down towers especially. So it's still useful. So first boss, kill with those unbounds. If you have Quillbore in it, it can also help. If you have the Defiance Bandits version, then Defiance Bandits can open some chests and get you some more income so that you can get your unbounds out there. Then on the second boss, Pyromancer is just phenomenal on the second boss, the best tool that you can use to kill gargoyles when gargoyles come with groups of other stuff. Then Murlocs can also actually shoot down some of the things. Then I have these unbounds that can help me take towers and then help me shoot at the boss. And then there's the third boss, and well, there you just attack mostly. Do the left side first, get the boss down, get the tower down, so that then you can get get the rest of the heads. And in the third boss, it's actually quite useful if you have the Ritual of Rhyme talent on your skeleton party, because then you can place the skeleton party on the bridge and then it's going to help you secure that tower. But you can do this without the Ritual of Rhyme as well, as long as you don't use 5-man. 5-man is the only talent that you can't use, because 5-man skeletons will taunt and then they will hurt your chances in the first boss. So Ritual of Rhyme or Corpse Run are both fine. Talentless skeleton body is also totally fine here. So if you don't have 5-man talent, you can just disable it. And overall, this is pretty smooth sailing, and this is what it all looks like in action. So here we go, Blackfathom Deeps with Charlga. This one I did off stream, so I'm commenting this one fully, and the other ones are captures from the stream. So here we go, getting that Earth Elemental and then the Skeleton Party, and then trying to get an Execute out there. And Charlga has the fun point that Charlga can really, because of the cost, then Charlga can sometimes really get some tempo in here. Like here, we're getting some tempo in, and boom, boom, and boom, and even more stuff coming in. And the Ogre Mages were on the right side from my perspective, and then it's just a win. Pow-pow. Then on to Baron Aquanis, which is more of a challenge. So waiting for those gargoyles to appear, but no gargoyle at the start. Sometimes you don't get gargoyles at the start, sometimes you get them immediately. Either way, because I had the Pyromancer immediately available, that would have been completely fine. So here we go, now only the gargoyle popped up. Well, but the gargoyle, it's perfectly under control, because I have the Pyromancer out there, so Pyromancer is going to shoot the gargoyle, we're going to get the tower back, that's going to be fine. Now I have one tower taken, and I want the other tower as well. And in order to get the other tower with this comp, then I want to drop an Earth Elemental to tank it, and then I want to drop a Skeleton Body to deal damage. So I'm saving a little bit of gold here, then Earth Elemental, Skeleton Body, and probably also Execute. And pow, Execute, we deal some damage to the tower, we get Bloodlust on the skeletons. And even though the Batrider was able to handle the skeletons, then the tower was also taken. So now I'm in the position where I have both of the towers. Then it's just a matter of trying to push against the boss and trying to use enough defenses to keep the towers alive. So sometimes, yeah, there's sometimes a lot of flyers coming in from the right, but nothing a Pyromancer can't handle. This time actually the gargoyle is going to destroy the tower, but because I have the Pyromancer up there, it's going to be all fine. And Batrider is doing some unhappy things to my units there. And there's also going to be a Banshee, so I'm trying to figure out where to position my units so that they wouldn't get killed by the Batrider. So now I managed to get the skeletons in position so that they will be able to kill the gargoyle, and then they don't immediately die to the Batrider. That's why the positioning a little bit there on the left side. So the tower barely survived, but barely is good enough. And again, I'm trying to find a way to start pushing. There's a gargoyle coming all the way from the boss, so it has a long flight ahead of it. Sometimes I need to defend against that, but one of the key things about this map really is figuring out when you're just going to stop defending and keep pushing at the boss, because at some point you probably want to stop defending so that you don't spend more resources on defense, and then you're allowing the gargoyle to take the tower and you just kill the boss. And well, here gargoyle didn't even take the tower, I just killed the boss. And finally up against Aquanis, and in Aquanis the critical fight is typically at the very beginning, because you want to get that left head down and you want to get that tower. If you fail to do that, then you probably will get overwhelmed and lose. So you kind of have to make this push work. You start at a disadvantaged position, there's not a lot of gold in this map, you need to secure that gold vein, so this push just has to succeed. And if it succeeds, then you're well on your way to winning the map. So here we go, and again the Bloodlust doing wonders. Alright, looking really good. I probably should... well, that was actually better. I thought for a moment there that I should drop an Earth Elemental on the tower, but double Pyromancers is really good. If I can just... now I managed to get the Earth Elemental out there to tank, and now I have double Pyromancers. So because there's going to be a lot of squad minis typically, and now I have 2 Pyromancers as DPS, that means that as long as my Earth Elemental is going to tank, then those Pyromancers are going to wreck everything that the boss is going to send at me. And then, because I have the Ritual of Rhyme talent on my skeletons, then I'm going to place them to guard the entrance to that tower. So now I basically don't have to worry about that tower anymore. If I didn't have that talent, then occasionally I would have to drop a Pyromancer behind the tower when there's a big push coming, so that then the Pyromancer would be able to clear them before they take the tower down. But obviously Ritual of Rhyme is not all good news, because as you can see I also have 4 skeletons stuck there on the curve on the left side doing absolutely nothing, because they have Ritual of Rhyme and they can't move. So upsides and downsides. Skeletons won't last long against the poison from this head, but maybe they will last just long enough. And they do. Wonderful, wonderful. Alright, 2 heads are down, only the lightning head remains. And I'm working on getting a push towards that one. So I'm basically trying to get push going here through the stone and then turn left and go to the boss. And actually the boss summons a Grglmrgl in the middle of my skeletons. Well, that was awesome. The skeletons actually were a little bit useful after all, even though they were in the middle of nowhere. And in this army, because in this army I have access to Grglmrgl, and that means that I can actually also use Grglmrgl sometimes to grab the chest. Obviously I can try to grab the chest with Defiance Bandits if I use the Defiance Bandits variation. But then timing them so that they will reach the chest in right time, then that can be a little bit difficult. Alright, we're trying to push here. I was a little hesitant there to drop the skeletons because they're rhyme skeletons and they would then kill the boss and then they would just stand there. So that's why I wanted to hold back the skeletons for a little while. And now we're working on getting a push going, get some Charlgas out there, get some Murlocs out there. I have to wait for some gold. 30 seconds of regular time remaining, so I'm in good time here. Sometimes if you have a bit of a poor start, even if you manage to stabilize, then that means that you will just be too slow and then you will end in a draw. You won't have enough time to kill the heads. But running the unbound strategy also helps a little bit with that, because then you have unbounds that you can drop on the heads at least. So here we go, blasting away. Okay, that looks good. Good start. 1 head down. Starting to work on the 2nd head. Those skeletons a little bit too close to the 3rd head there, because now they just managed to aggro it and get it into this fight with all those poison fumes, so that actually was bad, because now it wiped my push if I had positioned them. Well, then again, Rhyme Skellies, if I had positioned them a little bit further, then they would not have aggroed that, but then they would have just stood there, like my skeletons do on the left side. So upsides and downsides definitely doable without the Rhyme talent as well, although I do like it in this map in general. And in this dungeon, yeah, it's fine talent to have here. And now we make a little bit of a push, still 17 seconds remaining, 16 seconds. It should be enough time easily here. Get some bloodlust going and boom, and that was Blackfathom Deeps with Charlga. Over here, that one over there. Execute. Put those to pick up a chest. And some eggs. And there's elemental. And a set of these. And one more execute. And we got the Bat Rider over there. That means that we can use the skeleton body here. I probably put them in slightly wrong position though. Yeah, they're not in an optimal position there. This only attack. I'm gonna drop some values out there and execute a little, and why not mine while we're at it? Drop more tanks. Drop more eggs. And boom. Well, let's say I treat Murk-Eye as a waste of gold. Then how would I go about this? How about something like this? Those are going to blow up over there. Then I would really need to get the Earth Elementals. And that's an Earth Elemental together with this. And those. And frogs, hey! Happy Saturday. Okay, harpies are coming. Hurry up, hurry up. Okay, we got those harpies down. This is going to kill these harpies too. Alright, so far so good, so far so good. Oh no, so many quill boars. Need to keep those quill boars at bay. Okay, and now we need an Earth Elemental there. To buy time for the whelps. Then I'm going to need Pyromancer here to kill those harpies. Oh, they got to mine. That was mispositioned. They already got to mine. These are too late. Okay. Need to drop some eggs. There's elemental there. It's gonna still be fine. We have enough power now on the bridge. The bridge is going to help me. Just look at the sheer power I have on the bridge now. That's wonderful. It's almost overtime though. We have to get going. We have to get going right now. There's no more time. To get going right away. Otherwise I will lose some time. Okay, okay, we can do this, we can do this, we can do this. Go, 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 just go real fast. Please, you need to go real fast. You need to go real fast. 30 seconds is enough, 30 seconds is enough. You can do this in 30 seconds. 17 seconds, that's enough, that's enough. There is enough time, I believe. Okay. Alright, Earth Elemental. And some friends. Get an execute out there. We're going for the chest. Oh dear, that prowler was quite fast out here. I need to get rid of it. Just kill it, please. Come on. Good job, Pyro. Good job. All right. Too slow. Too slow again. No, 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 no. That also hurts when that happens. Okay. Come on, Pyro. I believe in you. I really, really do. These are going to come and stun the Banshee. Okay, maybe they didn't actually stun the Banshee, but... Alright, alright. So you're telling me there is a chance? Let's save some money. Okay, let's get... Yes. Alright, 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 alright. I just need a pyromancer to handle those. Spectacular work by the skellies. Oh noes. Didn't realize I would lose the tower. Oh, come on, Pyro, you have to be faster than that. You have to be faster. Oh, okay, you're fast enough. You're fast enough. Struggling a bit here. But I believe it will be fine. Overtime already? Okay, okay. Okay, I need to send. I believe we're sending now. Let's just kill the boss. We're gonna let the towers fall. We're just killing the boss. All about killing the boss now. All about killing the boss. Kill the boss. All right. See what we can do if Hogger leads me to battle. And the Earth Elemental, then multiple Pyromancers. Okay, double Pyro is doing work. Double Pyro is doing work. But there's always a Quillbore. We managed to take the tower. Okay. That tower is so important. Now I can set up the guards on the bridge. Once the guards on the bridge are in place, I start working on attacking. Not an easy job, by the way. Now they also managed to get some gold, so even more stuff is going to come. So far so good though. Sending more Hoggers. Oh, I lost the bridge guard. Then I will need support. I managed to lose the bridge guard. Okay. We're still fine, I think. Just prevent that mining, please. I'll set up a new bridge guard. I need this so that those will survive. Overtime, alright, let's go. We need to go. Go Hogger. Getting out some fast stuff. 30 seconds, okay. I need to be faster. There's still enough time. Come on, 11 seconds, 10 seconds. Oof. Thank you for watching. Click like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and a special thanks to all of my Patreon supporters, YouTube members and Twitch subscribers who make all of these videos possible.